both in marine biology, and that's what we both went to college for, and we are both actually doing marine biology work.
I've been in the marine biology field as long as I can remember, since watching Jacques Cousteau television when I was 8 and 9, and I've been into it ever since.
In 1993 we met, and I was out in Hawaii. I had gone out there after college, and he had been out there for college, and the place I went to was my first day of work, and he had been working there for a year.
I was walking by an office, and I heard a laugh inside a room which I wasn't in, and I was like, wow, who's that? And I opened the door to see who was in there, and it was this new girl, and she was talking to some of these people, and I was like, well, she's pretty good looking, I thought. And about 4 hours later, I was cleaning out a tank, a fish tank, and she kind of comes up to me, and I was like, who are you? That's the first thing I said to her, who are you?
Kind of rude-like. I'm like, whatever. But he seemed like a nice guy, and I think we talked a little bit later, and then after that, I think it was about a week later, he left for Egypt.
I've been looking for, the girl of my dreams for, I guess, since my freshman year of college, hoping I'd meet somebody soon. And I finally meet this girl, and I can't believe my luck. I'm moving, halfway across the world the next day, and it just figures.
I was kind of bummed that he was leaving for Egypt. I'm like, this is kind of a nice guy, and he left. So I'm like, darn.
I didn't know what to think. I didn't know if she was seeing anybody. I didn't ask. I didn't know if she was dating anybody or anything, and I didn't know what she was thinking about me. We were just keeping in touch, and I was hoping she'd still be there when I got back. I was hoping she'd be unattached when I got back.
We'd get faxes and letters from him occasionally, and he'd write a couple of things to me. We kind of kept in contact with letters here and there, and they're pretty casual.
I think at one time, kiddingly, I asked her to marry me on a fax, and she still has that fax at her parents' house in Oregon.
I was so excited to see him the day he came back. It was really funny. I'm like, Mark's back. I was all excited, and I think a couple days later, it's 3 days after he got back, we went on a date.
The first date was funny. I wanted to do something kind of casual, so we went to a mall. She was real hesitant. I was asking, where do you want to eat at? Or do you want to eat here? Do you want to go in this shop? And she would, no, I don't care. She wouldn't make any commitments. That's well, then we're going to go to Arby's. I like to eat at Arby's. So our first date was Arby's. I'm going to sound like a cheapskate, but that's where we were. And then we went and saw a movie right afterwards. And after the movie, we stopped at McDonald's and got a milkshake. And I dropped her off. So it was a nice, cheap date.
I thought it was just one of the best dates I'd been on. It was great.
After that, the dates got more expensive. She was willing to speak her mind a little more.
We had so much in common with our marine biology backgrounds and traveling. We both travel a lot. So we were just talking about all that stuff.
I wasn't sure how she felt about me. I always wanted to give her a kiss, and whenever we got to, I guess, saying goodnight, I wanted to give her a kiss, she'd always give me a hug. And I was like, God dang it, not another hug.
After all these hug tests, finally, he dropped me off one night. I was on the porch of my house that I was living at. My roommates and I were living. He gave me a kiss. It was just a quick kiss. It was enough. He said he went home. He was all excited. I was all excited about it. It was just kind of like, after that, you just knew, this is the guy.
We both traveled a lot as children. My dad was in the Air Force, her dad was in the Navy, so we kind of have this 30 years and move cycle built into our systems. And neither of us had been to Alaska, and they had a good fisheries program, a good marine biology program that I was interested in. And so we figured, why not? Let's just go to Alaska, see a new place, meet new people.
He thought that I wasn't going to move up there. He's like, if she moves up there, then I know she's really serious about me. And all along, I knew I was going to move up there. I was serious about it the whole time. And then I showed up in April, and he was pretty excited that I showed up. He thought that I would forget about him over 4 months, and it didn't happen.
On Christmas Eve, we had a big snowstorm and a blackout. And we had, half a dozen candles lit, and we were sitting together and just talking. And I was like, well, this is perfect. This is a nice time.
And he got down on one knee, and he asked me to marry him. He's like, I love you so much. I want to be with you. I care about you. And I'm the only one that I want to be with you forever. And he gave me the ring. So it was pretty exciting. I was very happy. I cried when he did it, even though I was kind of expecting it. It was really nice. It's kind of a romantic moment.
I just can't wait to share our lives together and travel together and experience things together. And she's really all I need. live in Alaska now, and my parents are on the East Coast, and her parents are in Oregon. So we figured a good meeting place was Seattle.
Want to get one fish?
Two fish.
Two fish? Those are nice fish. I think we need a king. No, we don't have
One king. We'll take one fish.
one king.
I'll end it from Alaska.
It's actually Washington.
I'll have to do it.
I love that. So Washington.
Jumbo King!
7 years ago, my mom and I, we were at the Seattle Aquarium. Thought this would be a really nice place for like a wedding. And I'm like, if I ever met a guy that liked fish as much as I do, this is the place to have it. So I asked him, what do you think of the Seattle Aquarium? And he's like, that is the neatest idea. There's 100 people.
100 people total.
So a lot of people might not be able to. I feel kind of bad. Are people going to be like mad if they don't see the wedding? We figure people can stand down here too, though. Don't you think? You can fit like 1, 2, 3.
She'll set up her table and everything with champagne there. Cake, for the most part, is set up on a round table right over here for your
And then
cake
she was
cutting.
going to have some tables set up in here.
Yeah, about 3 tables was what she told me.
Yeah.
3 tables, approximately 20 chairs for setup.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle, this is your quiz. What is this?
Pull it off the wall.
Mark, that pulls out their 2 feet.
We don't pick up.
Oh, you can't pick up?
No.
We can pick up at the lab in Alaska.
You're not supposed to. This is like the Waikiki Aquarium. You
Oh.
touch. Do you know the one finger
Yeah.
touch? You touch. See, you touch them, and you see what they feel like, and tell me what it feels like.
That's what we tell the kids.
That's what we do. We just touch them. We're going to play paintball on Friday. We decided to do that instead of like a rehearsal dinner. Usually if you go to a dinner, you tend to sit with the people you know, and you don't really meet everybody else.
I imagine I'll get hit.
We thought with paintball, people would be forced to interact. And, you know, after an hour of paintball, everybody will be friends together. And tomorrow at the wedding, everybody will know each other. And we thought that'd be really nice.
When the paintballs start flying, the adrenaline starts pumping, you'll forget about life.
Does that mean I'm dead, right? I know. I'm dead. Your dad said I can call off the wedding now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not that one. Next round.
I picked my sister to be the maid of honor. And she's the only one in my wedding party, her and Mark's brother, Brian. We have so many friends from all over. I could have had a huge wedding party, but it would have been way too confusing. So I have just my sister. We get along really well.
Guess you'll see it at the wedding.
Hope it looks nice. I trust you. I let Karen pick out her own dress. She's half of the wedding party. And then Mark's brother's the other half of the wedding party. That was easy.
Well, I liked it because when I was trying on the dresses and stuff, all these herds of women were in there trying to find the dresses they all liked, and I just said, oh, I just get to have any dress I want.
Right.
My best man is my brother. I was his best man at his wedding last summer, and it's nice. We've been real close. He's 2 years younger than I am.
But when wedding bouquet,
Huh?
which is a big one,
Right.
and then bridesmaids is small.
Okay. We accomplished our one task for the day. Want to get it and I'll give that to you?
Yeah, I'll get it and you can send that to me.
All right. I'll drop it.
All right, shut it.
No, she's still here. Ah, I'm not supposed to see you.
Oh, you're not supposed to see you.
Here, here's your headdress.
That was perfect. Jenny, probably.
No, that's her bouquet. That's two, and her bouquet.
Oh my gosh.
Are you someone that's going to the wedding? I am. I'm Mark. I'm going to be married to her for a long time. Nice to meet you.
I hope it's yours.
Hi.
That's Mark.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Maureen.
I got 2 rings. I got a terrible towel. In here, I got your Visine, a cookie that I just might have smashed, my wallet. Eventually, these cufflinks will come on. So,
Oh, a Kleenex.
And a Kleenex I'm waiting on. So,
Make sure I grab some of them.
what I need is one of those fisherman's tackle vest or whatever. I can start pulling things out left and right.
Wow. It really is too late now.
Can't back out now. Everybody's here.
Everybody's here.
You want to? Run.
It's hard to believe. I'm looking forward to this week for the last year, and it's kind of winding down now.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of actually sad to see it go by.
Is it gonna fit?
Shoot.
My dress is a pretty simple dress, and when we went into the boutique, I told them I didn't want to train, and that eliminated like 3/4 of the dresses. Did you do it the right way?
No.
I just take my watch off. It's kind of tacky.
No. Okay. Yahoo.
Okay,
You look nice.
that looks good. That's fine.
You look really nice.
Did you borrow anything?
This is borrowed
From who?
from Mom. I have one mark from paintball that shows. Where is it? It's right there. There it is. That's from paintball yesterday. Not too bad. Oh, look, you can't even see it.
Okay.
I should have got a mini skirt.
Why?
It's easy to walk with.
I don't know. You're doing fine.
What time is it? 4:20. 4:30. He's the one that's always on time, so he's probably already there.
Are they gonna like meet you?
We're just meeting with the photographer in front of the aquarium. We just kind of left it as that.
Your grandfather's here.
I know. I see him.
Hey, Michelle, what are you doing here?
Married.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Tell me another. Tell me another one.
Don't give us a sneak one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do you want this hanging over or on the back?
Put it back, and just the wind keeps blowing it.
Mark, they want to take a picture with you guys.
Okay, after, sure. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, thank you.
Did you want to,
Brian, why don't you take a picture?
Oh, sure. Oh, thank you. This is my mom. She's visiting here. Hi.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you.
It seems like you're more nervous than I am.
I'm the only thing I'm worried about is crying. I took a nap. I had a good nap.
That's good.
Yeah, I took a nice nap, like 3 hours.
Yeah, okay. Don't step on anybody. Go. It's not a race. Slow down. Slow down. Just walk forward. Good. Stop. Turn. Together. And keep your hands out of your pockets.
I weren't in there.
Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to come right up here and I'd like you to stop right there. Stop right there. Then I'd like you to step over here and take her arm. This is going to be fun with the flowers.
I offer you my love
And respect.
and respect.
My strength
My strength
and my friendship.
and my friendship.
Is that okay? I'm going out, you'll go out together, and then the two of you will step in behind me and go out, and I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
And you don't have to wait for spacing, just go.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just look at me.
You guys all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start crying.
community of friends, we are gathered here in God's presence to witness the marriage of Mark and Michele and to ask God to bless them. From the book of Genesis comes these words. And God said, "Let there be a dome in the midst of the waters." And let it separate the waters from the waters. Let the water bring forth living creatures. And so God created the great sea monsters and every living creature that moves of every kind with which the waters swarm. So we have come to this place, the Seattle Aquarium, here in this room, surrounded by the fishes that Mark and Michele study and love.
That's good.
Mark, do you take Michele to be your wife? Do you commit yourself to her to be responsible in the marriage relationship, to give yourself to her in love and work, to invite her fully into your being so that she can know who you are, to cherish her above all others and respect her individually, encouraging her to be herself and to grow in all that God intends? If so, say, "I do."
I do.
Michele, do you take Mark to be your husband? And do you commit yourself to him to be responsible in the marriage relationship, to give yourself to him in love and work, to invite him fully into your being so that he can know who you are, and to cherish him above all others, and to respect his individuality, encouraging him to be himself, and to grow in all that God intends? If so, say, "I do."
I do.
Will you join hands, please, and face each other? Will you repeat after me? Michele, I accept you unconditionally
Michele, I accept you unconditionally
for who you are.
for who you are.
I offer you my love
I offer you my love
and respect,
and respect,
my strength
my strength,
and my friendship.
and my friendship.
I will listen and be patient.
I will listen and be patient.
Take a deep breath. I will be trusting and open.
I will be trusting and open.
I will be honest,
I will be honest,
gentle, and considerate.
and considerate.
I will laugh with you,
I will laugh with you,
cry with you,
cry with you,
and share my deepest feelings with you,
share my deepest feelings with you,
because I love you.
because I love you.
My turn.
Your turn. Mark, I accept you unconditionally
Mark, I accept you unconditionally
for who you are.
for who you are.
I offer you my love
I offer you my love
and respect,
and respect,
my strength
my strength
and my friendship.
and my friendship.
I will listen and be patient.
I will listen and be patient.
I will be trusting and open.
I will be trusting and open.
I will be honest,
I will be honest,
gentle,
gentle,
and considerate.
and considerate.
I will laugh with you,
I will laugh with you,
cry with you,
cry with you,
and share my deepest feelings with you,
and share my deepest feelings with you
because I love you.
because I love you.
So it wasn't so bad, was it? May I have the rings, please?
Just stick it on. That's
Oops.
stick it on there.
Join hands and repeat after me together.
Okay.
In token and pledge
In token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love,
and abiding love,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Okay.
Before God and in the presence of this congregation, Mark and Michele have made their solemn vows to each other. They have confirmed their promises by joining hands and giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, I proclaim that they are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You look good.
One more. Did it.
Okay.
I just love him. I think he's the best person I've ever met. He makes me laugh every day. He says, "I love you," every day. And that's nice to hear.
I want a bunch of kids. I want the whole soccer team worth, 11 kids or so. We'll see if she puts up with that.
He's mentioned that to me. I said no, just a couple, but maybe once we get going, we'll end up with a lot.
Mark, as my older brother, took on many responsibilities that he probably didn't know he even had. He was a great friend and a great role model. I've only been married a year. I probably don't have much to offer as far as advice, so if you need advice, probably go to Mom or Dad or Mr. and Mrs. Slater, because they've got years of experience. But what I do know is that if you're as good a husband as you are a brother, you're going to do real well.
You know what's in there somewhere.
You gotta find a leg first, and you follow the leg up. There it is.
There you go, Mark. 2, 3.
We did it.
We did it. This has been the best week of my life and the best day of my life. And,
Yeah.
I look forward to
Many, many years together.
many years together and letting you hear I love you every time before you go to bed, and I love you every time you get up in the morning for the rest of your life.
Sounds good.
I love you.
Love you too. All right.